All right, so this is what week are we on? 4, 5? Let's
Four.
check. 4.
I think so.
Let's check. Where's the podcast? Spotify.
Imagine not keeping up with the podcast.
We are on episode 4.
Hey.
Technically, I was up with it. I was just not sure.
Gotcha.
All right, so this week, Logan is here, but he's at work, so he's just kind of listening. Maybe if he wants to give us a quick hello.
Don't.
Okay,
I don't think so. He's probably busy right now.
All right, yeah. He's probably...
Yeah.
This is so scuffed.
All right, so this week we've got Bryce is here. He's
special
new.
guest.
Special guest.
And also Joseph.
We've also got Joseph. Joseph said he's going to be on the podcast
About
past
damn
like 3
time.
weeks, and he's here.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, Joseph is a Visco, so he's going to get made fun of the entire podcast.
You are so
Yippee.
going to get fun of, boy.
And of course, Joel and Leo are here, and I am here. So yeah.
Yo,
Yup. The regulars.
Dead Boy's
Morning.
gonna be absent tonight because he's too busy clapping cheeks.
No, Dead Boy's at a quote unquote party, but I think he
Quote
also might be at work. He has
a job?
I texted him saying, if you're not busy, the podcast is starting soon, and he responds with me be at a party, aka work. So I don't.
What?
Isn't he like a bodyguard or bartender or something?
What?
Why is he speaking like a Cro-Magnon though?
Hold on,
He's a performer.
Why would who just down there in their Xbox?
Oh wait. What kind of performer?
Leo.
You know what kind.
He's a showman, of course.
Nice.
He's
Okay,
huge.
Magic
Is it
Mike.
like Tassel kind of
A professional
performer?
band.
Bro, he's a scuffed Magic Mike.
Did somebody order it? Did
A
somebody order
vibe
some
check
pizza?
Magic Mike, dude.
Yeah.
He's like the beta version of Magic Mike.
Oh,
He's a porta potty Magic Mike.
without the rendered graphics. Oh, man. But yeah, Leo, you got any stories of the week for us?
Oh my
boy?
God,
What's the
yeah,
story of
no.
the week?
All right.
I think we need
Let's
to
see.
back up because I know. Don't you have a continuation of your truck story?
Do I now?
I think you do.
I would assume.
Oh
so.
yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Because I guess it's about today. I'll lead up to it.
Yeah. Let's from
Go ahead.
last Saturday.
See, last Saturday. Okay. Well,
Give us the deets here.
Bill
All right,
Jesus.
starting from past Saturday, I was just mostly getting like lectures about which college should I be going to and like filling out applications and everything since I've been absent during our English class when we were getting applications, right?
So what college did you apply to?
Just the one that my parents saw like immediately on the emails things that I've been getting. So Abilene.
Oh, they made you
Quote,
apply to
unquote.
Abilene?
Yes.
Ew. That's a Christian university, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know.
Yeah, very, very strict on that part. But yeah, basically I did that. They made me print out this like entire packet for me to give to Miss Onken over at the school so
Miss
that they
Onken
could
isn't
send
there
the
anymore.
That's not Miss Onken.
oh, not Miss Onken, Miss Workman. I don't know why I get their names mixed up.
They're making you give her to Miss Work. Wait, hold on. What do you need the packet for?
Basically, is to give it to her so she could send information to them.
You can do that
Oh,
online.
okay.
No, but it was like for the SATs and ACT
Yeah,
scores
no,
or
you
something.
can do all that online.
They told me to do something with the school. I don't fucking know, man.
Well, they
Because at
lied.
least my A&M application, I was
Well,
able
they
to go.
lied.
You can go to like the college and career office, and there's a QR code outside that you can scan, and it'll allow you to send a transcript online through that. And with the ACT scores, you can go online and you can order them to the school straight from there.
Oh,
I don't know how it is with
neat.
the SATs, but I'd assume it's the same
Alright.
process.
Oh, well, I guess learn something new every day.
Yep.
Okay, but also since I haven't this past week since I haven't been able to drive for the mornings, my parents always take my sister to her early morning volleyball practice, so they have me go with her at school till at like 7:30 in the morning. And all this week it's been like raining every morning.
It has.
So
Hold on. Let me interject. Can we just talk about how cold it's been?
honestly,
Listen,
What's
today
the weather
it was
been like?
fine. It's been
Yeah.
unusually cold for this time of the year.
Like,
Yeah.
what's the weather been like? Like, what's been the temperatures?
I think
40s,
I think
50s.
no, it wasn't 40s, 50s. It's been 60s and 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the other
not
day
that
it was
bad.
40 in the morning.
Was it?
Well, just
Well,
once.
cons-
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like 40 something, 50.
Well, consistently, it's been around like 50 to 60. I know today it was like 66 or something.
Mm-hmm.
It felt really
Yesterday afternoon got really cold,
yeah, it's kind
especially
of
with all the wind and the rain.
well, because we got that cold front in from the north, and then
Freaking Alaska
randomly-
dudes.
randomly it's been raining. I think early this week we had like this morning that morning it was raining like super like straight up downpour outside. So I had to drive to school during that. And then when I was inside,
yeah.
I looked at the Doppler radar. There was literally a storm stretching from like Canada all the way down to the Gulf Coast where we're at.
That
What
sounds-
the hell?
Like I
That's
was like,
awesome.
GCCISD, what are we doing here? Like, dude, it's
Our school district.
yeah, no. Did I told you guys about the food truck thing, right?
Food
Mhm.
trucks. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to be getting food trucks.
Yeah, our stupid school, right? So, it's a reoccurring joke me and Alexis have that there's up by the like calculus room that we have. There's a leak in the ceiling, and there's just a trash can that sits there now to collect water. But they
Of
can't.
course.
They can't fix that stupid thing. But they can bring us in food trucks. Like, okay.
Wait, so how regularly do they even change that trash can?
God, if I know. I don't look in the trash can.
Probably.
They leave it there and they switch it out like once every fucking year, probably.
Yeah. Every time
Actually.
it rains or something, I don't know. It's stupid.
Your school's one of those kind of schools.
Okay, so anyways, since I've been getting to school freaking early and with all the rain and cold and everything, things have been going pretty decent, I guess, considering the past couple of weeks, how shitty things have been. And this week we had a pep rally at our school with and since I'm a male athlete, one of my coaches had asked me a couple, and like all of our teammates, all the guys, to see if we were interested in staying after school to practice with the cheerleaders.
Are we talking about
in order
McDowell
to-
or someone else?
No, it's Coach Fontenot. He's a
Oh,
physics
okay. I
teacher
was about
too.
to say.
Coach McDowell will not be the
I
kind
was
of guy
about
to
to say.
encourage. Coach McDowell is not that kind of guy.
Yep. Oh my god.
But yeah, so it was every Tuesday and Thursday for the past couple of weeks. We'd stay after school. We'd practice this dance routine and do these stunts, right? Now the dance routine's not all too bad, you know. We just shake our asses about, you know, for all the football player guys, you know. It's nothing too bad. If Bryce, you remember how Deontay was trying to like say that we were like gay as fuck?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what that was about?
Yes, that is exactly what that was about.
Okay,
my
who
God.
just murdered a puppy?
I don't
that
know.
Chihuahua just got fisted.
Yikers.
Got punted across the damn yard. What do
Yeet.
you mean?
They're going buck
What's up,
wild right
boy?
now.
Yeah, no.
And
oh my god.
yeah, the cheerleaders, they make it look so easy, dude. It's hard doing what they do, man.
Well, I would assume
I don't
you only did it for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Did Astros just score?
He did warn
okay,
us.
so Leo, what is it that you had to do?
Okay, so for the dance, it's a Rihanna song where it goes like, "Hey, Miss Carter."
What did
Oh
you do?
my god.
We had to like sort of like mimic it or like.
By the way, hold on.
Respect.
Sorry to interject. 7th inning. Astros are up. Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
You just
it's
heard- y'all
it's
didn't
8-1
hear my
right
dad
now,
yelling?
At least it was. I think they just scored.
Yeah, they did. We had a grand slam not too long ago.
Why didn't y'all do Umbrella like that Tom Holland video?
Oh, yeah, the lip singing one.
Yeah.
Dude, I wanted to do that. I honestly wanted to do that, but they said we couldn't expose that much skin because they gave us like these cheerleading shirts, and I immediately go up.
Wait, you had to wear.
He was wearing a shirt on Friday. It was a pink shirt that said RSS cheerleading on it.
let's just say
Bro,
the
oh my
nips,
god.
the nips
Your
were
ni-
free.
Hey Leo, at least they didn't give you a like a unitard or something.
I
Oh
wanted.
no.
I honestly would
Imagine
have
that.
like.
Oh my
They were saying they wanted us to have like a crop top.
god.
See, I didn't go to
Boomer.
the pep rally, so I don't know what dance they did.
No, I have
Oh,
some.
watch it on
I have some
Snapchat.
videos. I have some
You have
videos.
videos?
Yeah, I've got.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on. There's no.
Give me a sec. Hold on.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't want to see
I
this.
I don't want to see this.
Here.
Leo, what the fuck?
Hey man.
Just what the fuck, man?
It was for the clout, all right.
Clout, yeah.
How?
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Let me just say.
Aw.
How are you gaining any kind of clout wearing a pink tight shirt?
No, you know what?
a pink cheerleading shirt in the fucking cold.
No, Joel. He
No,
is.
it's not in
He
the
is getting
cold, it's in
clout
the-
just with the gays, not the. He's gaining gay clout.
Hey, wait. We actually have a title. He's actually gay.
No. That's
Whoa.
not
Wasn't
it. It's
hold on?
just...
Wasn't I gonna? Yeah, I was gonna name one of the podcasts "Leo is gay?" ? But yeah, no, we can't.
Yeah, it was the first
That's-
episode that we did that we're gonna name. That we're gonna make
That's
it
not
Leo's gay.
some like all right, my
Leo's
ghost-
gay confirmed.
Good job, everybody. We figured it out.
My files are
At first, we
too
were gonna. Say
my
that again?
files are too powerful. Are you serious?
Your
What?
files are too powerful.
I guess.
Hold on.
I guess
Run that back by me one more time.
I try to share the video in the Gen chat, but I guess it just doesn't want me to.
Huh.
God, even Discord's like, I don't want to see that shit.
Too strong.
Too strong, man.
Hold
Oh,
on, let me see if
man.
I can find it. Is this one it?
Jesus. I
Okay, yeah, I got it. I got it.
out of all things, they made you do that shit in the cold.
No, it was
was
inside.
inside. It was indoors.
It's inside of it's in a gym.
Trust me, we were sweating our asses off.
Which gym did y'all do the pep rally in? That middle, like the one inside or the one outside?
The one outside.
Winnie Brown, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is it right here.
Did somebody just? All right.
If you look closely, I'm the second guy on the left.
Yeah, I can't play the video.
Let me mute the video.
Download it, lol.
That's only the beginning part. There's more
You're
to
who?
it, but if you look on the left side, I'm the second.
Wait, where? Would you
Uh,
put
very
that?
What
fine
is
in the
this,
video.
Leo? Why did you say yes to this?
Leo, wait, hold on. I need to see this.
Everybody was saying this is really suspect.
the
All
video?
right.
sus.
Dude, our school's gonna get. Our school's gonna get
What?
investigated.
Leo, what the fuck?
I'm so glad I didn't go to that. Oh my
That's only a
God.
part of it. I don't know why you won't let me send the whole
Why
thing.
the fuck? Okay, one thing, all of you are fucking teabagging.
Damn right.
He's teabagging with extra dip.
Extra dip, extra dip. my ass.
Yeah, literally.
It won't let me send the entire thing, but
A
there's a lot more to
D-bag
that.
with extra dip.
Okay, so like
Oh.
after that, we had to like do some poses, and like the cheerleaders were telling us to like blow kisses to like the football players, which
Dude,
I did not.
ew,
agree to.
Dude,
Ew,
you do realize
I can't-
I'm formulating this. I'm like processing this. I think this was just a giant prank.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
The Revenge of the
Dog,
Chihuahua.
they're trying to
Revenge of
kill
the Chihuahua.
someone that doesn't exist. Shut up.
Dude, legit. I think that that was just an elaborate prank by the cheerleading committee.
Oh
They
no,
were
it's
just screwing
because
with you guys.
our coach,
They
Coach
tried to-
Fano, the guy coach, his wife is Mrs. Fano, who is the cheerleading coach.
Yeah, he was in
yeah.
on it.
Oh yeah, his wife fucked you guys over.
No, okay, look, there's more to it. Okay, so after the poses and everything, we had to walk up to them, point, like, sassy point, like, so from left to right,
Oh, you had to do some Beyonce shit.
clap, 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 spin around, and then, you guys don't understand, we had to put our hands in the air, raise up
think I
our
enjoyed it.
legs, right, left, right,
Oh
squat
my
down,
God.
put our hands front, down, up, down, back,
I'm
back,
sorry.
side, side, and
Leo,
just shake
Bro,
everything
it sounds
that
like
we
I'm.
had.
It sounds like I'm getting
We shook.
Chicos to
Yeah,
GTA.
dude, it sounds like you're.
We shook
Like
everything
you were
that we
naming
had.
off some fucking cheat codes. Like, bro, hold up, write that shit down.
Hey, Leo, what's the
Amen.
cheat code for the jetpack? Did you do that one?
It was up, down, left, right, A, B,
No, that's the
L1,
Konami
L2,
code.
L1, L2, L3, L4. All right.
How the fuck do you know this shit by heart?
I don't. I was just made some shit.
Yeah, that was the
There's no
beginning of the
L4.
Konami code, and then he just started going off.
I know the
Sorry-
cheat code
sorry.
for Hitman mode in GTA San Andreas. It's XB white up, LB up a left. You're
All right.
welcome.
What else? What else happened after that, Leo?
And then after we shake everything that we have in our heart and soul. More music, different music plays, and then we have to get into a formation. And you know how cheerleaders do the stunts wherever they had to like pick the person in the middle up.
Oh, that. Oh, you had to do that.
We did. I was one of the dudes on the bottom picking the dude up by his foot.
Leo, quick
Oh,
question.
it was you had to pick up a dude.
Yeah. What's
Did
up?
you know what you were signing up for?
Yeah. No.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, Leo.
It was
you had-
after the first day of rehearsal. We knew what was going to go down, and it was epic.
So whenever you were asked initially, they didn't tell you that you'd be having to pick up a man, flirt with the football team, and
No,
shake
it was
your-
more like having the cheerleaders flirt with us, and then we pretend to like be gay.
Okay.
What
All
the?
right. Hold on.
Yeah,
hold
that's
on, Leo,
warranted.
Leo,
Totally,
Leo,
dude.
You
What
must
the
have
fuck?
realized this.
And
must
I
have
don't
realized this.
approve. I don't approve of it at all.
Oh, you
Yeah,
don't?
but Leo,
No, I
you must
can't.
have realized that. You must have realized this during that whole entire process, during that fucking rally, that when you were doing that whole entire formation, there was probably that one gay kid that's up in the bleachers.
Oh no! There
making
was.
dead.
There really
No.
was.
There must have
no,
been.
there
There was
wasn't.
that one gay kid that was in the bleachers making dead fucking eye contact with you. Be like, yes.
No,
do
look.
it.
Before it even started, there's this gay dude at our school named Brian. He won
Is
homecoming
it the?
king.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Sune mentioned him yesterday.
Dude, I was getting ready, and he said, "Oh hi, Leo," and I didn't even see him. I had to like look up, and he's like, "I'm over here," and he said, "Oh hi," and he's like smiling and waving at me. And I was like, "Hi."
Wait, hold on. No, I think this is that kid that comes into my culinary class every once in a while. That guy's annoying.
No, I just.
Hi, boys.
He's a shit.
not-
Oh my god, dude.
I'm not saying he was checking me out or anything.
No,
But
Leo,
I was
you
a little
can't. He
scared.
was checking you out.
I was scared.
Leo, isn't Cody on the football team?
Yes.
Yeah, he probably liked
Co-
what you were doing.
No, Julian is one of my other friends. Julian, Nathan, you know him. He's in our
Yeah.
food science class. Julian was trying to talk to Cody and them because they hang out too, and they were all like, "Julian, you're gay. You're gay."
It's funny because
after-
Cody's
okay,
practically
right.
closeted.
And
Oh.
oh yeah, what's it called? During one of the practices, like the very last ones, Julian was gonna flip me. Like I was gonna just jump up and try and do a backflip, and he was just gonna help like guide me, kind of. It was gonna be like super lit. But as we were doing it, the pep rally,
He
like
lawn chairs himself.
no, we were because Julian and I were in the same stunt group, picking up the same dude, and they were like, "Okay, let's let him down." And then the other two dudes were like, "No, let's keep it like this." I was like, "These motherfuckers!" Like we were trying to actually do something, trying to do something manly and cool for once, and they were just like, "Nah, bro."
For once out of this whole presentation, we try to do something.
I know, but I mean, hey,
my God.
it happens. And then
I got some. Ooh.
that was just
After
the highlight.
After Leo's done.
That was the highlight of that was Friday. After that, we went to McDowell's classroom, played some Smash Bros. I whooped ass, of course. And then,
Of course, as every time you go and play with Devil, you get your ass handed to.
that's not always what happens, actually. He and I go back to back. Y'all don't understand.
Dude, during the pep rally, Andy and like Alexis, they were smashing all that time, dude. Just in
No,
class.
yeah, they took. I remember y'all said something about that.
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
Well, people was fucking.
Yeah,
No,
bro, they was like up, down, and everybody, bro.
They were playing Smash.
Oh,
They
but
were,
I
they were
noticed
just up being, man. It was weird.
after fourth period or my fifth period class, we had English, right?
English sucks.
tell us why we had like the chillest substitute
Dude.
in the world, and we were trying to do our work because of course, she let us work on Google Classroom, and one of our classmates, Chase, he's a good guy
Oh my god!
because
This is the
Okay.
funniest thing.
all right, so one of the dudes at our school named Isaiah decided to pay $2, or was it $5? I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter how much money it was. Basically, it was a jar of jelly, right? Homemade.
Jar of homemade jelly.
Yep.
Yes, bought it during
Strawberry
like
jelly.
during lunch, and he said he didn't want any more after he smelled it. So he gave it to Chase, and Chase was like, "All right, yeah, man, I'll take it." And so we were just in our English class trying to do our work, and out of nowhere he brings it out. I was like, "Hey, man, who wants some jelly?" I was like, "Bro, I just ran out of jelly the other day in my house trying to make a PB&J. I need some jelly, bro. I need some." And he's like, "Hey,
my
man, I
God.
got you." And as soon as he takes it out, I take a good whiff of it just to see like what all the mess was about. It was so damn sweet. Like no cap.
Wait, you tasted it or did you smell it?
No, we smelled it.
Oh.
Nathan, you smelled it too. It was
No, I
like,
thought
oh.
you said you tasted it. I was like, hold on. You tasted
No, I
that?
didn't taste. I did not taste that. There was a very suspect stain inside the jelly.
Yeah, it was,
Nathan knows what I'm talking about. Basically, it
Yeah.
looked like a cum. It looked like a cum stain.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
weird.
Someone just
Oh.
left. Someone just left their babies inside the jelly, and I was just like, nah, I'm not taking that home. And Nathan was
We-
like, I'm gonna smell it.
Yeah, well, no, it didn't smell like, yeah, it smelled really sweet, but it didn't like smell bad or anything. But what Leo is talking about, I'm guessing was just like they added way too much sugar to the jelly, and it kind of just got stuck to the inside.
It got rubbed off on itself, and it just came
Yeah, right.
everywhere.
Ah.
But yeah, no, it was definitely some sweet jelly, I would guess. But that's not even the funniest part.
Since none of us wanted the jelly, I decided to take the whole entire jar, see who wasn't paying attention at all, or they were just focused on their work. I sneak up behind them. I snuck it right inside their fucking backpack. And,
So you took the jelly and then put it in someone's backpack.
No,
Yeah.
here's the best part, right? It's our friend Kevin, who is Asian.
very intelligent.
Right. Yeah, he's a big intellectual. No, but
That man's gonna
this
turn that shit
happened
into a car
twice.
battery.
This happened
I
twice.
had to do it twice.
No, you did it
You
once. I
did-
think
wait.
Chase did it the second time.
Oh yeah, I chased it the second
My
time.
God, you're torturing that man.
He's a good kid. But well, let me see.
I feel like that kid turned that jar of jelly into a car battery.
He probably could if he wanted to.
Dude, it was, and Chase also put it in Alexa's hoodie.
Oh my God.
He's sitting there.
It's like spread the word.
He didn't notice
Spread
it was there for like 2 or 3 minutes.
And
How do
then
you not notice a fucking jar in your hoodie?
I don't know, but seriously,
Okay.
Leo, you
Wait,
should've-
wait. Hold on. You guys slipped it into this kid's hoodie? Oh my god.
it's amazing.
Dude, did I tell you guys about the elaborate ruse that I was going to do, like, before the end of the year?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Okay. So
is
my
this?
plan is, I've literally done the math. They give bananas out, like, it's either 1 week, if you get bananas on a Monday, they'll give them Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you get on a Tuesday, it's Tuesday and Thursday, right?
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is get a banana and slip it into somebody's like backpack pocket and just leave it there. Just walk by them, slide it in, be like, "Yo, excuse me," and then walk away. So when they go down to reach for a pencil or something, they see this giant girthy yellow mass in their bag,
Oh.
and they have no idea how it got there.
Oh,
Oh.
my god.
So quick
And I'm
question.
gonna go on a rampage with it.
Quick question. How did you manage to notice that they give out bananas every other day?
Dude, I see it, man.
He
I
deserved it.
I
He's very
see it and I
innocent.
Man
notice
really
it.
took his time to actually do the math of when there's bananas and when there's not bananas.
It's not math. It's just you see it and then you know.
Right.
It's just basic logic, dude.
Dude,
My
Leo, I
lord.
swear, you should have listened to me when I said go put the jelly in the trees.
Honestly, no, because What he means by that was because all the Visco girls were dressed
what
up
would
in
be the point
camo.
of putting
Friday,
the jelly in the
no,
tree?
no, it's not literally.
Jelly in the trees.
No, Friday was camo day, right?
Oh my god.
So yeah, like Leo said, all the Viscos were dressed up as trees.
Oh
And,
my
like, in
god.
They were all
camo gear.
very
Wait,
camo
what?
gear.
So I leaned over to
Wait.
Leo and I'm like, "Hey, take that jelly jar and just go put it in one of the trees."
And
he was like, "No, I'm not doing that, no."
So bad.
It's like,
I was like-
hey, yo, go put that shit in the tree.
Yo, go shove the jelly in the trees.
I was like, I don't want to get arrested, fam. They're gonna a colored man just trying to
They're gonna,
stuff
yeah, they're
jelly
gonna give
into
you
me.
rape allegations for being Mexican.
Bruh.
Oh,
But long story short, at the end of the day, I was able to stick it in Rudy's backpack, and I don't think he's noticed yet.
Wait, did you?
Yeah, before we left, I was sitting right next to Kevin. I was like, Kevin, I need to do this. And he was just like, okay, I'll cuddle. And then like I reached into Rudy's backpack, just like slid the jelly right into that open zipper. I just left.
oh.
I don't know if he noticed it or not. But
He's got
I
to
guess
have
we'll find
noticed it
out.
by
Well,
now.
if he noticed when he got home that there's like a fucking big ass jar of jelly in his bag, that man had a fucking time of his life.
I can guarantee you could probably eat it.
Oh hell yeah, all that comment.
Man, that man will shove the jar up there, man. It should break. That should break.
Y'all don't understand.
God, man.
Just gonna make
and,
taquitos as we speak.
You know,
And
Leo,
as
I have a story like after you're done.
all right,
We still
And,
need to get back
I-
to Leo's truck story.
yeah, I was about to say.
Oh,
as
truck
Nathan was
story.
going,
Nah, the
As Nicholas
funniest thing
mentioned.
about that day, other than the jelly thing, was the fact that whenever everybody walked into the class and saw the sub, everybody's like, "Thank God!" Like,
honestly, I was
even
like,
people who like all their teachers during their day, it's like whenever this teacher had a sub, is like, "Yes."
thank the Lord. I hope she died. Hope she never comes
Oh,
back.
God.
Actually, no. Okay, so no. Actually, there's this teacher that was supposed to retire before the year ended last year. Her name was we like at my school. We refer to all of our teachers by their first name. Everybody refers by their first name.
Bitch.
This
As
teacher.
opposed to
What the fuck is your problem?
What do you
Just,
mean?
just imagine a teacher and just like calling her bitch. You know what I mean?
Actually, I almost said.
It's the way you're saying it.
I accidentally almost called my my first period teacher the N word one time because
Huh?
okay, no, I have reasons. I have reasons to why I nearly did it. So
You talking
I
about
was-
She
like
suck your
hard
dick?
no, hard R.
R? Can you imagine? Nah.
dude, Mr. Kraft gets so triggered at that.
Oh my god, he has
So
to
funny.
pass. And
He's
everybody's like,
repeated it multiple times.
yeah, and everybody's like, oh no.
What's
you
so
don't,
bad
no, you
about
don't.
saying Nick?
Honestly, he said it before, and everybody's like, "You don't have the pass." Like they're his only students. Like he's never had any other colored students.
Oh
Like,
my
bruh.
lord. But yeah, like I was just mad. I was just mad that one morning because I was just like I woke up early. My alarm didn't go off, and I was rushing out the house, and I was just pissed. So during my first period, I was like, my friends came in. We were all just chilling. We were just talking, waiting for first period to start. And then as the bell rang, and my teacher, he's like, "All right, everyone, take out your planners, take out your binders. We're gonna have a fucking." He was like, we're gonna have a binder check." I'm like, "Ah." I was like, "Oh damn, like I don't have my shit." And then so when he came to me to like have to check my planner and my binder, he was like, "So Joel, like, do you have your stuff?" I'm like, I am like, I was like, it slipped a little bit. It slipped. I got to G and it slipped a little bit out of my mouth. I was like, "N-" and then I stopped myself. I'm like, "Oh fuck!" I nearly just called Sam.
I
And
can't. Really struggled with that, Joe. You really struggled with that.
yeah, because
Oh
I'm like,
damn.
because like I'm just gonna say this. My teacher, he was white, and I mean when I say white, I mean he was the palest fucking thing
Like my wife?
in the class. Yeah. Just
Oh, yeah.
a little bit bright. Just a little bit brighter,
Is like, are we talking like lights reflecting?
light reflecting.
Oh,
Are we
okay,
talking
no.
about Logan's forearm kind of white, or
No, no. No.
Dude, that
I
shit
mean-
is cosmic white, dude.
Yeah, the man. I thought he was a ghost at first. And
So,
like when it slightly slipped out, he looked at me with the most surprised eyebrow raise that I've ever seen in my life. He was
Because
like,
it's the first time he's ever been called that before, dude. Give him a break. Stressful time.
he was like, what were you about to say? I was like,
God dang it, Leo.
nice weather we're having. I tried to like cover it up. I was like, nice weather we're having.
You said that.
I
Nice weather
said,
we're having.
nice weather we're having. It was like, there's no one else. I'm like, shit.
That's a power move right there, brother. You just asserted dominance. So you
Yeah.
really did.
Have y'all heard Follow God yet?
Follow God?
Yeah, Kanye.
It's the Kanye. Or
Oh,
Ye,
hell
as
yeah.
it were.
Oh no, I haven't yet. No,
I haven't heard
I didn't even
it yet,
realize
but
it came out.
everybody says it's really good.
I fucking hate gosh
You-
darn diggers.
What? Leo!
Leo didn't
Leo!
say that.
I said diggers. Look at what Logan put in the freaking chat. Fucking hate gosh darn diggers.
Is Logan saying it?
Oh my, he actually did say that.
I read it knowing the risk, and I still did it.
Like right as like, oh my god, you scared the fuck out of me. I was like, Leo, what the hell did you just do? Like,
Modern problems call for modern solutions.
Hell yeah.
oh man.
All right, so
But,
Leo,
yeah.
carry.
I was continuing from my. I just saw what you put. The freaking plastic. Okay, so yeah, just today, this morning, I went with my parents to go to a grad cafe to get my FAFSA finally filled out, and
Oh, you
after
went
that
to-
they said,
I still
Yeah,
haven't even done that.
bruh. And then after that they said that they were gonna go just look at some trucks, see if they could find anything. While my sister and I stayed at home for like 8 hours, like all day, and then we were just chilling. And then finally, like around 8 o'clock or so, they come home, and my mom's telling my sister to tell me to stay inside, away from my dad. I'm like, okay. And as soon as I come out, I see that I got a brand new, or a 2017 Nissan Frontier Desert Runner.
So they
Brand new truck.
surprised you with a truck.
Yeah, basically.
That's cool. Wow.
And it's actually like, it's really like, I was surprised at how nice it was, especially compared to my
Well-
last truck.
Well, okay. So how much was it? Did they tell you?
No, they just say it was a very pricey amount. And I
Let's see
looked it
what
up.
that-
I looked it up, and like an average, they say it was like around 19 grand or more.
That's actually relatively cheap for a truck, but
I was about to say, like, even for a truck like that, like, that's a really good price. It's a good deal.
well, you know the thing about that is the Frontier. If you look at the Frontier now, you know what it looks like?
No,
The Frontier from 10 years ago.
actually.
It hasn't changed. It's
It really
still,
hasn't.
The side profile looks the exact same.
Bruh.
Which, I mean, you know the only problem with me saying that?
Hmm.
I can't talk either, because my Challenger looks the exact same as it did 10 years ago, too.
True. But
Yeah,
man,
I
it's
mean-
not. It's not a bad truck. I mean, it's a nice truck.
It's a basic truck.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
it's
I'd
white
say
too.
Like me.
It's white.
It is white.
Yeah.
You posted a picture.
Look at the picture in Jen. It's not the best picture. I could probably take more later, but right now it's just way too dark.
So does it have a
It's way
V6
too
in it
dark.
still? Or
Yeah, it's a V6.
you got demoted.
Well, I mean, it's better on gas mileage, so I don't mind.
Who cares about that?
People who don't want to spend money on gas.
Wow. You should have got Tesla then.
Hell no.
Tesla people don't gotta pay for gas.
Actually-
Our cars are electric.
Didn't I tell you guys that you can put down like $100 down payment on Tesla now?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! Oh, wow. That's just.
Like dead ass.
I think so. Somebody, let me see.
Someone's still clapping cheeks back there. It's like, whoa!
Or no, it's I don't think it's a down payment. It's a order fee.
Oh, okay.
Instead of like a $1,000 reservation fee and a $2,500 order deposit.
You guys see that new the Tesla,
Zombieland?
the Model 3?
No, I've been seeing Teslas all day though.
It's cool.
Elon Musk.
Did they update it?
It's the 2020. There's like a screen and everything. It's literally like you can get a package for the car in and of itself, and it sets you up with like Hulu, YouTube, Netflix, all that bullshit.
Oh, that's cool. It looks
Damn.
the same as the old one, but that's cool.
I mean, internally, I guess is what's different.
Yeah. Huh. I still don't like
Yeah.
the Tesla. I don't know.
But yeah,
Why
that's
not though?
They're not. You know me. They wouldn't be
Yeah.
satisfying for people like me.
hell no. Nathan needs a lot more to be satisfied.
I want my car to scream.
Nathan is into that kinky stuff, man. He's got a
This
hold
is
by
coming
the hair.
This is coming from the dude that had to wear a pink shirt.
Hey,
You literally did
what
a
is-
sun drop
what's
in front of the
wrong
whole
with
school.
what is wrong with wearing a pink shirt and throwing my ass to the football players in front of the
It's
entire
gay, that's
school,
what it
man?
is.
Yeah.
What is wrong with that?
Bro,
I mean,
you
come
literally
on.
did you
I
did
had
a
my
fucking-
socks on. I yelled no homo before we started.
That's
Just
It
get on the
was-
mic.
Did you, though?
Just gets on the mic and say, "Hey, little disclaimer.
No homo.
No homo.
bro.
He's like, not gay, promise.
I'm not gay. Don't do me like that." And then that one kid that's up in the blue just like, "I got you, baby."
Yeah, baby. But yeah,
Oh, man.
that's all I got for the week.
I still just find it funny that was it last week or something that I saw a Tesla at a gas station.
You saw a Tesla. At a
I
gas
posted a
station.
picture of it. There was a Tesla that was parked at a gas pump.
Oh,
I was like, wait,
wow.
hold on. That's not right.
Wait, this ain't.
That's
What
illegal.
is this?
Have y'all seen that
That is
video where
not
the
correct.
like the lady's trying to fill up the Tesla and she's really confused as to where the gas pump or the gas
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do I stick the gas thing?
Where'd it go?
I can't find the gas.
The four Wazowskis of the apocalypse. Lightning Kachowski.
Like, yep.
Lightning Mike
Oh,
Kowalski.
So what do you guys think of
Lightning Kachowski.
what do you guys think about Mr. Beast's 20 million trees?
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
yeah,
that's
what-
that's good.
okay,
that's actually
what-
great for the
what is up
environment.
Well,
What is up
everybody on
about
Reddit and everybody everywhere were asking Mr. Beast, hey, for like, what is it, 20 million subs, he'd plant 20 million trees. So
And
now
he did it.
He's not planting. 20, he's not himself, but like he's doing a fundraiser. And I think he's supposed to be raising $20 million to plant like
Holy-
20 million trees.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Let me see the official thing. 'Cause I'm not.
Doing
Damn.
big boy things.
That's
Big
Mr.
boy
Beast
hour.
things. Yeah, it's.
Yeah,
Did you, speaking of Mr. Beast, you hear that whole controversy that was happening?
I've heard about it, but I don't
One
know
of-
what it's about.
What was
It was
going
like, it was his ex-editor that was like,
on? Oh
Mr. Beast
yeah,
is like such a
that.
shit. He's like apparently a shady dude. Like he would go up to him and like savagely degrade him. And I swear, dude, I literally could not stop laughing. He's like, yeah, he was literally calling me mentally retarded. And I was like, yeah, but apparently he would go up to the keyboard of the editor's computer and be like, God, you're such a fucking retard, quote, and then delete the project and then make him restart.
What?
That's,
Yeah,
Allegedly.
I mean, yeah,
Supposedly,
like
from
I
his
don't know,
perspective,
just looking at like Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast looks like one of those kind of dudes that's just a walking shit post.
he
Well, I
is.
mean, like, realistically though, like, with enough, or as much fucking value that he has right now, do you really think he's gonna fucking delete a whole project and miss his upload schedule?
yeah, and he has
Yo.
much more important things to do with his life than mess with his editor.
My
Or
boy Mark
mess up all of
Rober
his
up here.
profits? So, I mean,
Yeah.
Still, I thought it was so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
He literally called me mentally retarded.
Bruh.
It would mentally beat me down, make me feel like shit. I couldn't
Gold.
take it anymore.
Have y'all seen what?
Cry.
Cry.
Did y'all see what Mr. Beast did in the fundraiser? I think he donated like $100,000 to it, and then
Yeah.
Of course.
some guy, I think he's like a YouTuber or something, donated another 100,000, but $1 extra just to take the top spot, and then Mr. Beast hit him
course.
with a $100,000 $2.
What the fuck? Of course he would.
Try and beat this
Dude,
faggot.
honestly, this man has too much money to be putting out there. I mean, it's for a good cause, but like shit.
Well, I mean, apparently, I looked at Mark Rober's thing, and it said there's like over 4 million raised.
Jeez.
Oh, god damn.
Must be nice.
When did this
Washing your
fundraiser
dishes.
start?
Man,
Can you
fuck
imagine
kids.
if he was pocketing all that fucking money and not
Oh my
planting
God,
a
he
single
just says,
tree?
"I'm gonna plant 20 million trees."
This is gonna be in the history books if this is actually like a thing that ends up finishing.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Biology class, dude. Chemistry class, dude. All
Just be
that
like,
classes,
hey, so
dude.
some retarded YouTuber
History
decided to
class.
do 20 million trees fundraiser.
Some
Next
retarded
week, my
YouTuber.
sister's gonna learn about Mr. Beast. All right, some fucking idiot named Mr. Beast planted a whole bunch of trees.
My
That's
God, dude.
That's how the icon. That's how global warming was solved.
Right. So let me
Global
see. Here's some of the
warming. That's how
YouTubers that
global warming
have.
started.
Here's some of the YouTubers that have donated. We got Mark Rober, that engineering guy. Jeffree Star, the gay.
Of course.
Oh.
Of course.
Lackland? Is that who it is? I don't know.
Who?
I don't know. Lackland?
Lachlan,
Black. I
yeah.
thought they said black man.
Lackland? Okay.
Yeah, I thought he said black.
Black.
It honestly sounded like Nathan said black man.
I knew I wasn't the only one. Thank you, black man.
Right.
Shut the
Mark
fuck up.
donated $50,000. Jeffree Star donated $50,000. Lachlan 15. Ninja donated 15,000. That's it.
That's it,
Wildcat
dude.
donated 15,000.
Ew. Why? Okay, Wildcat. Why would you help? It's Mr. Beast.
Because Wildcat's a boomer.
Wildcat looks like Mr. Beast. That's why. Guava
I mean,
juice.
yeah, he let his hair grow out really long and then he cut it recently.
Oh really?
Yeah, he did.
I
Guava
need to
juice
see that.
donated
Wildcat's a beautiful man.
$10,009. Discovery donated 10. Azzyland donated 10,000. Laserbeam
Like-
10.
Like National Discovery,
Huh?
like the Discovery Channel.
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck?
Epic, dude.
Vicstar123 10,000. Notch donated 10,000. Linus Tech Tips donated 10,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
Dude, hold on. I hate his voice so much.
who, Linus.
Whose voice?
Linus Tech Tips. It's so aggravating. Like the content's not that bad. So I bought this new processor and it's pretty good.
So
Here's why
Nvidia
you should
released
buy
the
it.
GTX 3000 today.
Actually, dude.
Oh my
Actually?
God.
So we had one of our editors go on Wish.com.
Oh my God.
He wanted to be called mentally retarded and then sue us after.
Wait, so is the editor actually mentally retarded?
No.
No.
Aw.
but he
dude's
is
not
for.
meant to be retarded.
Obviously,
He was
yes.
He was talking out of his ass when he was like talking about it in his video.
Right.
Dude,
Clearly.
Imagine talking out of your ass.
Well, I mean, Mr. Beast donated so much to charity. I don't even think you could call him a bad guy for calling an editor mentally retarded.
Bryce, did you just try talking out of your ass, dude, for me?
Just for you.
Aw, feel so special.
I'm just gonna pop my head out of my bum. That's what's gonna happen here.
Rad,
Exactly.
Go for it.
Oh man. So I have another. So I have a story that's that kind of follows up after.
What happened to your quality?
After Leo's, because
It has gotten worse all of a sudden.
About a fucking gay dude and shit. So this shit happened. This was in sophomore year.
Of
And it was
course.
this one time in
The
the
best
morning. I was just got off the bus and I just walked to the city cafeteria. I saw some friends. I'm like, oh, all right. So I'm just gonna go talk to them for a little bit before class starts. So I grabbed some lunch, grabbed some breakfast. We sat down, and there wasn't enough seats at the table. So I just grabbed one of those, those steel chairs. Like you'll have to sometimes you'll sit on, depends on if it's at a prep rally or like an assembly or something.
The basic fold-out chairs.
Yeah. And so I grabbed one of those and off of one of the racks. And I put it down, and we were just sitting and talking. And and then some time passed, and more people came in, and then there was this gay kid.
Of course.
I remember his name. He was black, and his name was
My gay guy was
Those
black.
don't exist.
no, and his name was Leo. He was
His
a
name was
black
Leo?
gay- His name was
Conveniently?
Leo. No, I shit you not. No, I shit you not. The kid's name was Leo.
Bro,
That's
He's
that's...
why
told me
you didn't
this
like me at
multiple
first.
times, by the way. I can vouch.
that's... Leo, you got a brother we don't know about?
No,
Yeah.
I mean my other one got shot somebody the other time, so I mean
Huh?
Wait,
I wouldn't
what?
be surprised.
Oh,
You remember-
never mind.
I was about to say, Leo, you can't just be putting out someone's death like
I
that.
hear you. Oh my goodness.
What's the Astros score right now? Let's see where we're at. It's still 8-1.
But yeah, so
Yep.
the dude comes in, and I'm just sitting in the chair between my two friends. I'm just drinking a milk. He comes over, and we're all talking, and I'm not really paying much attention to it. Later on, more people come in, and then right as the bell rang, the bell was going to ring, maybe 2 minutes before, he fucking walks over to me real slow, like it makes dead eye fucking contact with
Did he
me.
do the gay walk?
Yes, and he did the thing that a lot of fucking fake girls and shit like that. I think they're all that. They do they hang down the sweater or hang down the strap of their fucking bra on the side, down their arm and shit like
The
that.
thought move.
You're starting
Yeah.
to sound like you enjoyed it a little bit.
No, I didn't. This shit was so fucking
Pulled that
comfortable.
strap down all fucking sexy. Oh!
No. So he
Rock hard.
walks over to me real fucking slowly, and he does that shit. And I was like, what's up? He puts his damn hand on my inner thigh, close to my dick. And he was like, I was like, oh, what the fuck? And it was like, hey, yo, can you move your hand? And he was like, yeah, I will. And this fucker keeps reaching it slowly up my damn thigh.
Oh my
So I
god.
I grabbed his fucking hand. I grabbed his wrist as hard as I fucking could. And I fucking moved him like, bro, don't fucking touch me like that. I'm not gay.
I'm fucking crying, dude.
This kid was trying to fucking molest me in broad daylight.
Dude,
Bruh.
speaking of that, bro, in middle school there
Oh
used
my
to be this one kid that he would swear up and down that he wasn't gay, but he would touch everybody at the table. Like it was, if you were sitting next to him, he'd grab your thigh very randomly.
Oh, you have one of those
It's
kids.
like, you're
at
gonna
your
tell me
elementary
that you
school.
ain't gay, and if you push his hand off, he gets really aggressive for some reason.
You
Oh,
cut
you have
off
one of
3
those
times.
Yeah, you
kids.
just cut out.
I don't know. He was a very weird kid. Luckily, he's gone. I think last time I talked to him, he kind of straightened up a little bit, but
He's like, oh yeah, I'm straight now.
this is like freshman year, so I don't know. I think he moved or something.
Mm,
Or he probably got expelled for sexual harassment. Who knows?
Well,
He was a
Wouldn't
band
be
kid too,
surprised.
so it makes sense. I think he played. What did he play? He played the,
Banjo?
He didn't play the baritone.
oh,
He might have been a. He was either a trumpet or a trombone kid.
I have no idea who you're talking
imagine
about.
playing the banjo for our school band.
Imagine playing the
Dude.
bagpipes.
Dude, me and Sune were just straight up talk, or it was me, Alexis, and Sune were just straight up vibing about band times back in middle school.
Nice.
Of course you were.
Yeah, it was fun. Middle school band was peak.
kids.
High school band's gay.
Oh, what the fuck? That's weird.
What instrument did you play?
I played the tuba.
I played the trombone.
Nathan was a big boy instrument. I
Dude,
played the
like
big boy
legit.
instrument.
I like how like everybody who like instruments have their own identity associated with them. Like tubas are just like brutes who join band because they thought it'd be fun randomly. Like baritones are like the most useless folks. You can never rely on them for anything. They're genuinely useless half the time. And trombones are just kind of kids that are there, but are like semi rascals and half the time don't do things right.
Uh-huh.
And then like French horns are just complete chaos. They're like
French
the-
horns.
Uh-oh.
Those
Siege is ready to
bastards.
start.
Like it's very weird how the instruments have a like their own identity with them. It's very weird. It's a thing I noticed within my 3 years. But Suni was talking about all the kids who like left band, and like I remember one of the kids was in middle school band, and apparently she dropped out this year because of quote unquote, and I quote, band drama.
Are you
Like-
serious?
Drama.
Band?
She had beef with like other band kids, so she left band.
What the hell?
I was
the
sitting
hell?
there dying. Joseph can vouch for me, dude. I was just dying. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. But apparently, like, so many kids, like, so many seniors dropped out of band this year. So I guess
Must
they were
be
just done
nice.
with it. Joel, what is this?
I don't want to look.
Nobody writes free the paper, man.
Oh my god. Are
He's
you
doing his
fucking
evil laugh.
kidding
I
me?
really don't want to look now.
So, Bryce, did you play, were you in band all middle school, or just...
6th and 7th, and then I moved to Galveston. Like, I used to live in Oklahoma and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I forget about that.
Sweet.
How was y'all's
No,
band?
not sweet. It was okay. It was marching band, and that was exclusively the
okay.
only band class you could join.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah, we had at Gentry we had just concert band, but during I think it was during our 8th grade, maybe a bit of our 7th, they started like tutorialing us through marching band stuff, and I think we played at Starworth like 1 or 2 times. But yeah, that was, I think they even gave us PE credit for it, maybe, or they were thinking about it.
What? PE
Yeah.
credit? What?
They gave us like PE credit for it because I don't know. I guess marching band's that intensive. I think they still do it at our school as well.
Okay.
Dude, Joseph wasn't there. Never mind. No one's here. Let me see. I think it was in my macro class, or no, it was in calculus. They were all going on about how there should be AP band because it's so like rigorous.
What?
It's so physically demanding that they should have AP band.
Yeah, right. Totally did.
The thing I just sent, the Gen chat, just send that to your girl.
I'm trying to fuck. I'm trying to fuck.
I'm not playing the rest of that.
You need to
I'm not.
Yeah, just don't.
Oh my god.
just do.
Dude,
Just
why?
don't.
Why would you ever think there should be AP band? Like nobody told you have to sign up for band.
Is that AP band?
Like they have AP music theory. Is that not enough for you?
That's not band.
Do you need AP?
They have
band?
UIL.
Do you want AP orchestra next? Do you want AP football?
No.
Because that's pretty demanding. I heard football's pretty demanding. Are we gonna have AP football?
Oh lord.
You could only hope, dude.
No, you know what AP football's called? It's called varsity. That's what it is.
Yeah, there's varsity.
Dude, at my old school, we didn't have. There was only like maybe 2 classes that we had that we only had that were like actual AP classes, and there was AP World History and AP Government.
Everybody
Everything
says
else-
world history sucks.
And that's what I hear too. And while all the other classes, they were just regular. But when it comes to like the electives, there was choir, then choir 2, choir 3, and then if you're really good enough, you can get picked into being that class. It's called synergy. And then there's
Synergy.
Is that like
Band, then
swing
there's
choir?
band,
Yeah, our
band
school
1,
has swing choir.
I was in that.
band 2, and then orchestra, and then jazz band.
We had jazz band in middle school, but I never got
We
into
had
that.
band
now.
2 as well. I thought that was a pretty fucking dumb thing to have.
We had, let me see, at Gentry we had regular band, we had honors band, and then if you were good enough, they would. It wasn't like a separate class, but it was more like a club thing. We had jazz band too. It was
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't get accepted in that, but whatever.
I mean, like I understand why. There's like higher classes now.
Higher
Like,
beings.
Yeah, like higher like upper classes that people take to the sole purpose to like gain credits and like gain some college credit through it.
Yeah.
But I just feel like if I was to ever take an AP class, I think I'll be like with it like at the beginning for a little bit, but then at the same time I feel like the more and more I kept on doing like that AP class, like it would just start to get really repetitive over time.
Well, being technically an AP kid, I'll tell you this.
Technically.
They aren't as hard as you think they are. Like, that's definitely one of the misconceptions about AP. It's not really hard, per se. It's just sort of, like, a lot of work.
That's because that's what I hear. Like,
specifically with, like, AP US History, you cannot BS your way through the work in that class too well. You have to, like, do your... our class gave us, like, guided readings where we'd go through the textbook and, like, take down notes through it. That's the reason why Joseph left that class, because he didn't want to do them.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
So, but I mean, it was, other than that, well, I mean, even with that, it was a very easy class, at least for me. Like, whenever I tell people A push was easy, everyone starts whining because they're just like, "It was the hardest class I've ever taken." It's like, I had
There's
like
harder.
other than the first 6 weeks, I had A's in the class.
Shit! Oh my god.
That's what she said.
It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, no, I mean, no. The only AP class that I really take that's hard is just AP Calculus. AP Macroeconomics. Oh, I need to read that. AP Macroeconomics is annoying.
You need to do McDowell's work.
No, I need to read the textbook. On Friday, he said, "Guys, please read the textbook before the test Monday." I was just like,
I don't want to.
I don't want to. I want to play Call of Duty all day tomorrow. And tonight, that's
yeah. Speaking of Call of Duty, they put in a little like update and they added free for all.
Yeah, I was playing that earlier today.
Nice.
I played
Isn't there like super limited game modes as of right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody said we're supposed to have Drop Zone on launch. It's not here. Here, I think, do I still have the game open? I'll go through.
Yeah, and also what I was like looking at, I was watching some YouTube videos, and I was like looking online that some of the final camos, like I heard gold looks really good. It has like a little cool design on it. And then I heard about like this the diamond camo replacement and then the Damascus camo are supposed to be like really ass.
Yeah,
Damascus.
Okay. The camo system, first of all, in this game is really long. Because your gun progression, they changed it halfway. It's a combination of the Modern Warfare 3 system and then the system that you're used to. Basically, in this game, you'll level your gun up, like at least for assault rifles. You'll level your gun up from about like level 1 to level 70 or so. They've just sort of canceled the weapon prestige system from like Black Ops 3 and just combined it all into one. And you'll still be unlocking stuff from level 1 to level 70. And you'll be unlocking like multiple levels of camos. So basically for every gun you'll have to go through about 100 camos. So like your first section will be like, I think 850 kills will be your last one for the first section. And like second one's gonna be headshots. Then I think one of them may not be bloodthirsties or something. My dad's through like one of the guns, and he's been playing pretty much every day. But yeah, there's some pretty good camos in there. Red Tiger's back, Blue Tiger's back.
Yeah, I saw that. They
I was
both
hoping
look really good.
They have a digital section. I was hoping they'd add in red digital, but they didn't. So I'm match is bad. But
So, like, in y'all's opinions, like, what's the worst max prestige weapon camo that you can get?
max prestige weapon camo or just weapon camo in general?
Oh, weapon camo in general. Sorry
From
about
what-
that. Like, max
for
level.
only-
And whenever
only
you, like,
Modern Warfare or
completely
in
level
any?
out your gun and max it out, like, what's the worst, like, camo you can
In
get?
any Call of Duty,
In any.
the one from World War II.
Chrome?
Chrome was pretty
Yeah,
trash.
Yeah, that one was fucking terrible. I was about to say the same thing.
Exclusion Zone was really cool. Black Ops 4's Dark Matter was alright, depending on who you ask. Black Ops 3's Dark
What was-
Matter was really good post-patch.
What about the royalty one? It was like fucking AW.
that one you can get off of like supply drops. That one wasn't.
Well, no, they had a separate royalty one. It was different. Because the one you get out of supply
Yeah.
drops was just straight purple with the Saint symbol. But the one
Oh,
with
yeah,
the other
that's
one was
right.
actually designed. It was pretty cool. It's a lot better than
What?
Chrome was.
Huh.
But, yeah.
I
This
never
game, they
noticed
have
that
it
because
to where you get gold, which is... If you look at, like, if you know what a topographic map is, or topographic? Yeah. If you know what that is, like a map of that,
Yeah.
it's basically like that pattern, but the part of your gun is gold. It has that topographic
Nice.
map pattern over it.
Sort of like the Damascus pattern.
I think so. I haven't seen a good screenshot of Damascus yet, but
Hmm.
I haven't seen platinum. That's your diamond in this game, by the way. And then your dark matter for this game is that Damascus camo.
Oh, okay.
And I can tell you right now, I am never getting Damascus. I do not have the patience to sit through and get 70 levels on every gun in the game.
Every gun? What?
I don't think it's every gun, but I do not have the patience to sit there and level up every assault rifle to level 70, every
Grody.
SMG to whatever. I just don't. And plus, the pistols are trash in this game for the most part, so you
What
can't
if they
aim
make
with
it
the stupid things.
To make it required to only have
I
the
don't see
one
why.
weapon of every class.
Yeah, I don't see why they just didn't keep it to where it's like, oh, you go for gold and then fucking diamond.
Diamond.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I know my dad said the thing was like, in the last games we would level up our guns too fast, so we wouldn't use them for the full time, but I feel like this is just too long of a system. Like, I don't want to grind out my gun that long. I'm not putting that much time into this game, I'll tell you what.
That's what she said.
I already don't want to play this game. People just sit in corners on multiplayer, dude. It's obnoxious. Everybody's complaining about.
Yeah.
You have half the community complaining about camping, and the other people are like, "But the game's always been like that." No, it hasn't. Not to the point to where like your map goes quiet for like a solid 2 minutes throughout the match. I had a game earlier. Both teams were just camping in their each spawn, so nobody was firing their guns at all. They were all just sitting there waiting for the other team to move. It
Burger.
was the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
A Call of Duty match where there's silence is a bad Call of Duty match. That's pretty much every game. I had a game
Yeah, that's
earlier
scary.
on this one awful map that for some reason they turned off map votes, so you can't get away from the bad maps.
Mhm.
But on the one awful map, or one of the few awful maps, I was literally in a game. I've had it 2 times now. I was in a game by myself. My entire team had quit because they were just getting spawn camped that hard.
What the fuck?
It got
Yeah.
to the point where I got a VTOL, which is basically the Harrier in this game, and I called it in. And I got like an 8 times multi-kill because none of my teammates were like there. Nobody was taking my kills, so the enemy team would just be spawning, running out into VTOL fire, and then the game ended. But yeah, no, it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say about the multiplayer, but
sucks.
from what I've heard, the campaign is like really, really good.
Campaign's really good. Yeah, there's
When is the Halo coming out that's exclusively fucking the campaign? Or am I
Halo
late?
Infinite?
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's exclusively campaign, but I think it's supposed to be 2020. They said it's supposed to be coming out around the time the Xbox, when is it, Project Scarlet or something comes out.
Xbox Scarlet.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I don't know. I could be wrong.
What's next? Project Rose or some shit.
Probably. But
Sounds hot.
I just read a thing that says Mike Wazowski twerking would be the
Yeah.
same as him nodding.
This is nodding vigorously.
It's the stupidest thing ever. But yeah, no. I'm waiting until they add the battle pass. By the way, they only have one Spec Ops mission right now. They said that we were gonna have like a full Spec Ops experience. But there's only one mission right now. It's literally just a defense section copied from the campaign. And
Oh yeah. What they
you-
said, well, like if you complete the story, if you complete the campaign, there's like the last cutscene, and it'll just say
It says
it's like,
continues
yeah,
in Spec Ops.
Yeah, it'll continue into Spec Ops, and it shows I was about to say Al-Assad.
No,
but-
that's what people think he is. But I think they might be wrong. I don't know. But anyway, they have like the operations mode, and it looked really cool.
Uh-huh.
But it's actually like really difficult, and I'm fairly certain, and the community agrees. It's literally just a battle royale map. They're gonna have
Oh.
because like you fly in on a plane and you like parachute in, and the map's really big, and like part of it's like it doesn't have that much detail like what a campaign map would. So people are fairly certain that's gonna be our battle royale map whenever that releases.
Oh god, no! Please don't bring in BR. We've already had that experience once. It was
People
decent.
liked Blackout, but the only problem is everyone's a tryhard on Blackout. People are
And it was on
left.
Black Ops 4. No one really liked Black Ops 4.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Leo, you loved Black Ops 4.
Nathan, shut up.
Leo
Oh,
screamed.
he's caught in his own lie.
Leo was screaming the entire time we'd play Black Ops 4. Meanwhile, I'd be
Oh,
just
that's funny.
sweating.
If you weren't sweating, you'd never do good in that game.
Yeah. In this game, if you're sweating, you're doing awful.
So
But when
wait,
you're not
hold on.
sweating,
So
you're doing
is the gameplay like really patient?
It's slow and campy, not fast
Oh.
and Twitch reaction. Like you know how normal CODs like you can run around the map with an SMG and just spray people down and get high KDs and just go off.
Yeah.
This isn't that game. You have to take every room very slowly, and if you want to, you can just kind of sit in a corner with a shotgun and get a positive KD. But if you try to
that's
run
what-
around, a very small select percentage of the population will be able to do it. Can just run and gun in this game. I can only do it in like 1 out of 100 matches on my game, and I can do it on pretty much like half the matches on my dad's because his KD's low.
Yeah,
I don't know why,
like,
but he gets noobs on every game he plays.
yeah, like what they were saying about like how the gameplay is gonna be for Modern Warfare was that they actually wanted to make it feel like to where you are going to have to like play like your life depends on it.
Yeah.
Because like when you get hit, it deals so much damage. Like unlike from every other like COD, like you get shot, it'll just be like, oh, you got hit, but it won't really deal as much damage.
I mean,
But in this game,
Black
but in
Ops
this
4
game,
had the
it's like-
same concept a little bit though.
Yeah, but at the same time, like
No, this
it
game you
was-
feel it a lot more.
yeah, you feel it a lot more in this game because like one shot and your screen is already like beating red.
Oh, damn.
Well, at least me,
Yeah,
I'm playing on hardcore because I need the pistol challenges, and I don't. And the time to kill is either too fast or too slow. But I don't know. Pistols are trash in this game. At least the M1911 is. For some reason, it 2 shots on hardcore at like medium range for some reason. But the revolver you can cross map people with, so that's
Oh.
kind of fun. But and for some reason the revolver doesn't count towards pistol challenges, even though they're in the same handgun category.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. They're both pistols, but whatever. So I finally finished that, so I don't have to ever touch a pistol ever again, unless I decide I want to go to Damascus. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't know.
I don't know. When I was looking at the camos and I saw Damascus, it didn't really look that appealing to me. look like you know
If you
how
if you watch if you watch Forged in Fire and you look at domestic, it actually looks pretty nice in real life. But
you know how the Peacekeeper look like the
Keys peeper.
Peace
the
paper.
Peacekeeper. Oh my god!
That
Yeah,
Like,
Chase
goddamn
gun, not
piece
paper.
paper.
like you know how like the Peacekeeper looked like and like the color of the gun was like that when you get it in BO3.
Yes.
Yeah, that was basically like to me that's what the color of Damascus reminded me of, but it was just a really toned down tinted color
So that
of
is
the
the
Peacekeeper.
that is the gold camo in this game. And I'm trying. I think I just found an image of Damascus. There it is. It's so
My
yeah,
lord.
like gold is more topographic if you have seen those camos or you know what the
Yeah.
topographic map looks like. It's basically that. Part of it's black and the main part's gold.
The
Damascus,
gold looks actually really fucking cool. Looks
it
like
does.
really dazzling,
It looks
eye-catching.
alright.
Yeah.
It's not traditional gold,
it
but
has, like-
I'll get used to it.
I fucks with it.
Yeah, like
And then
this
Damascus
new,
looks weird.
Yeah.
It's not what I thought it'd be. If you
I
know what
fucks with it.
if you know what the Damascus steel knife is in CS:GO, that's not what this
Yeah.
is. It's like more blue and with parts of red in it. They said it'd be like kind of oily looking, but it doesn't, in my opinion.
I mean, in my opinion, if it was a little bit more vibrant with the colors instead of it being so dull, then I think it would be a little bit more playable,
if one-
likable.
Some of
like,
the
if
images
only
I'm
they
finding
did
they're a little
something
bit
with
brighter, but I don't know. Maybe this guy has his brightness down or something.
if they were to like did what BO4 did, that like they had camos to where the amount of kills you get like over time in a game, the more the camo changes with the amount of kills you get. You'll add on like little things to it, like different color palette, or with with dark matter, you'll start to like get spikes, like growing out of the gun slowly, and like the more kills you get, and the color will change over time. Like if they were to do something with like that, have it in Modern Warfare, I feel like that's what could be like Damascus. Like you'll have like a basic color palette for first.
But then
the
again,
more-
that'd be like so out of place for that kind of game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's what
would.
people are saying right now. They do not want animated camos at all right now. At least right
At least
now,
for
they
right
don't
now.
want animated camos. They want their real camos. That's what we got. Unfortunately, they didn't add red digital, so I'm not happy with them, but whatever.
I mean, I don't know. I think people are taking this game for what it is, and it's supposed to be, you know, modern warfare, I guess, if you're
Yeah.
wanting to go back and
Yeah.
relate it to the title.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, like this time around with Modern Warfare, it feels like it has like that really realistic feel to it now.
That's the issue I
Yeah.
have with it. The issue I have with it is they called it Call of Duty Modern Warfare. They didn't call it Modern Warfare. If they called it Modern Warfare and that's it, I'd be perfectly fine with the gameplay that it has, but it's called Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's not Call of Duty. At all.
Yeah,
Right.
It's a camping,
Franchising.
it's a slow game, it's campy. People sit in corners the entire game. It's not Call of Duty. People are not running around just staring at their mini map shooting each other with Twitch reactions. This game is really tactical, more like Rainbow Six.
yeah, like that's what I was. I think I was. That's what.
By the way, is there
was
tilt in that
referring
game?
to. Yeah,
Tilt controls?
Yeah. Talking about, like, lean.
Yeah, there is.
I turned them off because I turned them off for like the first day because I hit it too often by accident. But I've actually used it like a lot more today after playing the campaign so much. It's actually really
So it's
useful.
literally just Tom Clancy's Modern Warfare.
Well,
That's what it is.
no, it's not like exactly leaning. You have to be next to a wall to lean.
it's basically what the like what happened in Call of Duty Ghosts. Like if you're close
You're
to-
mounting.
It's a cover
Oh.
mechanic.
Okay.
Head
But
glitch,
it's-
head glitch, head glitch.
If you're playing, you definitely need to. Yeah, you can head glitch with it. Like it's insane. It's sort of overpowered, to be fair. But yeah, if you
Yeah.
can learn how to get that down, you'll get so many more kills. because you're like the entire bottom half, or like from your neck down, you're basically just completely concealed. They can only see your head. So only like a really good player will be able to take you down if you're sitting there in leaning mode.
Yeah, like what I heard from like reports or something like that, like what they were trying to take from like while they were in the process of with Modern Warfare, like what they were trying to like they were taking like attributes, like similar attributes from Rainbow Six and Insurgency.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people comparing it to Insurgency. The recoil's
like,
not as hard, but
yeah, I mean, like I can kind of see what they mean by like when they were comparing it to Insurgency, but I can really see it a lot when they were also like saying that it was similar to like R6.
Yeah, I like all the new stuff they've done with like being able to lean behind walls and reload while still maintaining your sight, your aim down sight. I like all the little touches like that. I definitely like how the guns feel. I had to use the Dragunov last night for a sniper challenge for one of the missions that they have. And the Dragunov felt super meaty. Like, that thing kicked back on you. Enemies would just fly back whenever you'd hit them with it. Same with the shotguns. At least the Model 680. You can hit people from, like, all the way across the room with that thing, and they'll just blast themselves into the wall. It's really satisfying. Yeah. And the revolver, too. Yeah. That thing kicks like a beast and hits hard.
Yeah, I was watching a friend of mine play the campaign, and it was the mission where you have to use Hadir's fucking sniper that he made himself.
That's fun. That was a fun mission.
That sniper rifle. I was watching him play and use it. I was like, wow. Like I was like, sheesh. The gun looks like it has so much knockback.
Well, the thing is about that gun that I've heard today is that the gun itself in the campaign looks really good, and because of that mission. But if you use it in multiplayer, it gets hit markers like crazy. For being an anti-material rifle, it just gets hit markers.
I mean, it depends on where you're aiming, though. If you're aiming, I feel like if you're aiming from like chest up, then it's a one hit.
Just shoot heads, bro. Just shoot heads.
Yeah, I don't know. People have been saying that it's not that good, but whatever. I don't snipe in this game anyways, so.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like sniping in Modern Warfare, it doesn't really fit. It doesn't really fit with sniping.
Well,
like,
I mean, it kind of does.
No, I've definitely seen a lot of people sniping, because you can tell when someone's sniping because they have the glare in their scope again in this game. So you can tell whenever people are camping in windows with sniper rifles. I've been sniped my fair share of times, but it's not something that it's like unmanageable compared to like the guys sitting in a corner with shotguns or blasting you with M4s in the corner. By the way, we have 5 minutes left.
Oh,
already? Holy shit!
Oh wow!
But this game definitely has a netcode issue. People are saying this all the time. But I'll run into a room and I'll get insta shot. Like it's not even fun in core modes half the time because it feels like I'm playing hardcore. Or like, you know how in Call of Duty it's always shoot first, kill first. That's usually how it goes. This game's not that. Half the time in this game, I'll be like spraying a guy and I'll already be shot. Like it's stupid.
That's crazy.
But if you get a headshot, the headshot multiplier is pretty good.
Are people quick scoping in this game?
Mm-mm. Not that I've seen.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't think so. Fucking phase Jev quick scoping people.
Yeah. Well, snipers, they scope down. Yeah, ADS is really slow in this game. It drags.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
But you know what's bad, especially, is the rocket launchers. I think Leo remembers me complaining about these in the beta.
Oh, yeah.
But if you don't carry a pistol with you and you run out of ammo in your primary gun, you try to swap over to your rocket launcher, prepare to just kill yourself, dude. I mean, it takes at least 10 seconds to pull out your rocket launcher and aim down the sights. Because you pull the thing out, and of course you can't just fire it, from the hip. You have to like actually scope in. That thing just drags itself in. Like, you're already dead. You might as well have just sit there and reloaded your gun. It's faster. Remember how Gaz used to say, switching weapons is faster than reloading, not for rocket launchers. There's a perk that speeds it up, but seriously, it's stupid. It needs to be fixed.
Why do you need a perk?
Little spoiler for
Seems like a pretty broken game.
Yeah, little spoiler for anyone who has.
Yeah, everybody here.
Yeah, Kyle's a Gaz.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, no, Kyle is, not Alex.
Yeah, he's Gaz.
He's Gaz.
Well, in this reboot universe, he is Gaz.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the campaign, Price is asked if he wants to like assemble like a task force, and it's whenever he assembles Task Force 141. So he goes through and says he needs who is it? He needs soap, Gaz, which ends up being the one of the main characters. What is his name?
Yeah.
Kyle. He's the black guy from like the
Kyle,
second.
Garrick.
Yeah,
I
Kyle
remember.
Garrick. He's the black guy that you see in the second mission, I think.
I don't even think he's black. I think he's mixed with something.
Well, he's not white, that's for sure.
He's like The Rock. He's just a jumble of things, but you can't really guess if he's black, guess if he's, Puerto Rican. You don't know. You have no idea.
But, yeah, he needs him. He needs Ghost.
That's dope.
And I'm sure there's someone else in there I'm forgetting.
There was, Nikolai stays. Nikolai stays.
Yeah, Nikolai's back. Again.
Nikolai's back.
Griggs is back. He shows up in a mission. That was the dopest thing ever. Whenever he said, "Yeah, here's Griggs," I'm like, yes, my boy."
The thing is that they don't give any kind of introduction. They just put him there. Like they just literally put him right there, and it's like they just put him there, and he's like, "Alex, you're with me." I'm like, "What?"
But that was
your fucking one-liners are incredible, dude.
Dude, whenever Price said, or who was it? Someone said your fruit killing skills are remarkable. I was just like,
yes! Oh my god! I was like, wait, that's a reference to Call of Duty 4.
And then I don't remember. I think it was in one of the later missions. Price, like, you fall over, and he pulls you up and says, "Get up, we're leaving," like in the first mission of Modern Warfare COD 4. Yeah, I was just like, dude, they are literally just doing fan service at this point, and I love it.
Dude, and like at the end of it, he was like, when he said, "Oh, I'm just some old friends," I'm like, huh. I wonder. In my head, I'm like, who are they actually going to be bringing back that they're going to like have him work with? But when they brought back Nikolai, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, that seems like reasonable. Seems smart.
Yeah.
But then when they brought I don't know, but when they brought back Griggs, I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting, because they just literally just threw him there. He's like, "Alex, you're with me."
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So our timer just ran out, but if you guys want to keep going, we can, at least for a couple minutes.
It's up to you
we'll
guys.
Finish out this discussion on Modern Warfare, then we'll end. But people are saying that they definitely want this campaign to be continued. It says the campaign will be continued in Spec Ops, but
it just needs another game after that.
Well, people are saying that they want this game to go on for 2 years, and they want them to release a story DLC. Like, make us pay like $40, and they'll give us like a bunch of new guns and like a whole new story to continue off of this one. Everybody feels this game is so good that they want another game, or they want a story continuation. Because it was a really good story. Even though realism was very, the highest difficulty was fairly easy. There was only like a couple sections where I got stuck for like a couple tries, but nothing was extremely hard.
That's what people were saying that, I was watching some dude play the campaign. He was on regular. He was like, I would feel bad for the person that would have to play this on like realism.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard. I mean, it sounds like it'd be hard because you have no HUD and it's on veteran difficulty, but in reality, if you use the lean mechanic a ton, like I did, and you just go really slowly, you're not going to get picked off that much.
Yeah. I mean, At this point,
Makes
I just want
sense.
this game to like do really well. I mean, other than that, like what they're probably gonna I wonder what they're gonna do with DLC later.
Well, we're getting free DLC, and we're also getting the battle pass. So that's all we know now. We're getting free maps.
I mean, you can't call it too early. It literally just came out. There's probably a whole bunch of new shit that's to come.
yeah.
You know,
Well,
and if
yeah, that's
people
the
are
only
gonna
things we
keep
know.
if people are gonna continually complain about certain things, as you guys know, they're gonna cave and they're gonna end up giving in so people can keep buying COD,
Yeah. I
keep
feel
playing
like
their
they're
game.
going to change time to kill at some point or start balancing things, but it's whatever. If you play hardcore, it doesn't really matter if they change time to kill.
Yeah.
But the only things we can call now are just freed maps and everything. Definitely new content updates regularly because they're very active right now. They fixed an issue. I don't remember what the issue was, but I think it might have been the night vision maps. Night vision maps aren't in rotation right now. They accidentally put them in core, but people didn't like them, so they're taking them out and putting them into their own game mode later. I don't know why they can't do it right. I don't know why they did it today, because they had it that way in the beta, but whatever. So yeah, we definitely know there's going to be frequent updates to the game, and there's also going to be the battle pass system, which we don't officially know pricing details on.
Yeah.
But we do know there's going to be some free progression in there some way, and then there's going to be a paid version of it too.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just curious of what they're gonna put out.
Yeah, I'm curious. It's nice
Looking
to
good
see
for the
innovation.
future, boys. Looking good for the future.
Yep.
Yeah. 100%.
See, we just got to wait for Leo to get it.
Oh yeah. Love the beta.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely
this is
loved the
where we're gonna
beta.
end it, boys?
Mr. 6 and 4.
Oh,
Leo could not. I think he had like one game where he went like 12 and something. Every other game was either negative or he had like 6 kills.
Ooh.
I did really
Shots.
good in the beta for some reason, but in this I just can't because everybody's just camping, I guess.
Everybody switched after the beta.
Yeah.
it's the new movement.
After the Fire Nation attacked, everything changed.
Oh my god, stop, dude.
All right, so on that note, I think
All
we
right,
should
yeah,
end.
this is where we're ending it. Yeah, after
Yep.
that remark, we're ending it right
Yeah.
here.
Thanks, Leo. Look, you've ruined it.
Look at what
You're
you did.
welcome.
Boomer.
What a boomer. Boomer. Everybody call him a boomer.
Boomer.
Boomer. Okay, bye, guys.
Boomer.
See you
We're all
soon.
boomers in our hearts.
Boomer.
Okay.